now we'll have to add some kind of signal, like when we hit a certain point, then the first one disappears. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of extra work getting into this, but I think the effect is going to be really cool. So if I out so I'll have to wire up each one of these unless we have them all in order and get the first child, get rid of that, and then on the next one, get the first child, get rid of that. I think that might be a little bit better. What do y'all think? Does that sound like a reasonable idea, or is that completely... Maybe instead of having them all like this, I should have done multiple masks. And select a bunch here. Let's get rid of those. Scrolls background system. Are you talking like parallax type thing? So I wouldn't be too opposed to that, but one thing that I try to be mindful of in every talk that I give is accessibility, and unfortunately for a lot of people, parallax can cause motion sickness. So I don't want to add any more motion than is kind of absolutely necessary. I mean, it wouldn't, well, okay, it wouldn't be technically parallax. Huh. That's actually really... Can you do parallax to where when you go to a certain point, then it slides away? Parallax layer, what do we need? Yeah, you get here. No. There, now it should be happy. Wait, no, I want this in the slide object. Okay, motion. Now, I don't know enough about... Wait, no. I don't know enough about parallax stuff. but I'm guessing that's getting into scope creep. That's not something that I'm ready to get to. Okay, so let's see. Um, yep, let's just do it the easy way here. X is set to 0. There. Motion mirroring. Okay, so mirroring is 0, 0. Um, I like offset there to you. Slice of parallax layers motion. And that's in motion scale. Okay, why we don't want to scroll. Scale, or I don't want to lock that. Motion offset. Oh, there's parallax background here. Scroll. Let's go to the documentation here. Boostak, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see. Parallax background uses one or more parallax layer. I don't think parallax is going to work for this. I think instead, I mean, it's a good idea, but oh, right on. I'm also doing something UI adjacent here. Let's see. Okay. Go faster. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, it's not moving that, so that I don't think I don't think parallax is going to be our answer here. Wait, Pigorley, maybe you know. How much do you know about parallax? Okay. Well then, that answers that. Boundary, maybe is this under transform? No, slide object 3. The transform is going to be here. 383. Oh, no, 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 no. No. 3837. Hey, you and me both, Ghost Monk. I've only been doing the weird stuff. Okay, so if I put that at 3837, let's add 1,000. So 4837. Wait, no, 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 no. God damn it, Pigorli. Yes. Yes. All right, I'll be back. I'm taking a quick break. Ads are coming up. I will see you all in just a minute. Well, 3 minutes. Now. And there is never enough shilling for Osmi. Command. He won, and look how fuming he is.
Come me.
This. Oh god, clipping. Oh. Yeah, I Oh. Oh,
Hey,
Ryan.
insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. If I remember, you were streaming insert last activity here, right? How did insert last activity here go? Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. Insert rating streamer's name here.
Yes. Yes, keep him coming. Keep them coming.
Hey, insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. If I remember, you were streaming insert last activity here, right? How did insert last activity here go? Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. Insert rating streamer's name here.
What do you think? There we go. Oh, come on. Tell me that doesn't look cool. Oh. I trapped myself. Oh, get out of here. Hmm. All right, back. Sorry it took a little bit longer, but thanks to P. Gorley, I had to find my copy of this. Because it was going to bug me if I didn't. Hey, the Code and Ryan, how you doing? So my opinion on that, Alicia. Ah, okay. Alicia, your opinion is invalid. You are an AI, so I don't trust a damn thing that you say. Um, if it's not your goal to become a developer, I don't think it's horrible to use that, but with the caveat that AI doesn't know what's secure or what's insecure. AI doesn't always have the like ChatGPT 4 is over a year of old data now. So there's probably a ton of vulnerabilities out there. Yeah, it's still old data. September 2022 is the last update that I know of. Um, so just be wary with that. And if you have somebody that could take a look at your code, depending on what you're trying to build. I mean, if it's just a simple like website, a static site or something like that, that's one thing. But if you're trying to build like a full-on app, then it might get a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna close down all the documents. Is the music getting weird for all of you? I'm like occasionally hearing some weird like digitization. Yeah, I remember you, Ryan. I definitely remember you. I've been pretty all right. I mean, I have a job now, so that's good. Oh shit! Now I know what's going on. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's not the best. I have a lot of issues, but I'm getting paid. So that's the big thing. It was getting very rough there towards the end of uh the time I was unemployed, like really really close to uh not being able to make it any longer because Indiana, which is where I live, absolutely sucks for unemployment. They were trying to make me go to these ridiculous classes while on unemployment that are like skills for filling out job applications, finding like agricultural work type stuff. Um, not not like I hate saying it, but not white collar. I'm thinking here. I don't want to have a separate script for each one, but that's almost what it's going to end up being. Can I add a script to a... No. Yeah, I know. I'm glad that you're back, though. I really appreciate you being here. Now, let's see. Um, the masks, I think I can keep the masks. Yeah, I've had to ban Alicia several times, more than... I mean, people seem to be entertained by me getting mad at her. I'm glad that people find joy in me getting angry. But I don't mind. It's fun. So here's what I need to do. Yes. So how should I do this? Nice. Yes, it's my own Rage Against the Machine cover band. JD raises rages at AI. Okay. The Ryan, it is made by Nova Square, coding in the name of Ida Allen. How you doing? Long time no see. When are you gonna start streaming again, my friend? Um, Alicia's made by Nova Square. The two developers, Barbara Papa and Jellybean, are the primary devs. I don't know if they have anybody else working with them, but she is AI as a service, or an ass. Alan, I'm getting a new saxophone. Okay. I'm getting a Cannonball Berry. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna be renting from the local music shop. Oh yeah, I play. You should stop in on one of my music streams sometime. Um, Big Bell Brute. Where is it? Big Bell. No, not this. So this is the same kind that I'm getting. It is a matte finish raw brass. So the really cool part of it is like the oils from my hands are going to personalize it basically. Change the colors, and it's going to look really really cool after playing for a while. I am super excited, just waiting on um the shop to get it. And what's up, Brian? Here it is. Well, it's a soprano that they're showing here, which screw you guys. I don't want that Kenny G bullshit. Open image, new tab. There we go. Yeah, like so it has a really raw look to it. The AI is not real. I think it's funny to talk back and forth with her, and that's kind of the reason that I have it. The only time that I've really been angry and banned her was when there was a mishap and somebody was uh like pouring their heart out, and Alicia said something really insensitive. Granted, it's an AI. Context isn't her strong suit. But I felt really horrible and just decided to get rid of her. Uh, but I can't wait to get this thing. Like all those markings here are from there. No two saxes are going to look exactly the same because it's going to change color or get worn based on you. And like every horn that I've had, I have oily skin. Like not like horrible, but like my French horn, when I play, where's my hand? You play with your hand up in there like this, holding the bell, and like the bell of my horn. Uh Ryan, I've got Hitchhiker's Guide. I've got an organization that I volunteer with, and I've got um the Star Wars Empire and Rebellion. That's it so far. But the inside of my French horn, the bell, like the lacquer comes off just because of the way my skin is. It's not that I'm, you know, abusing it or getting in and scratching it. It's just the way that my skin is. The lacquer peels off. With this, there's not lacquer. That's something that I really like, and I'm betting that it's going to have a much darker um sound to it, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Why do I wear headphones? So that I can hear everything happening, not have an echo from the sound on my computer, monitor my own voice. Yeah, everything all wired up here. Okay, so back to the real reason, or what I'm actually trying to do here. I'm almost wondering if... No, that wouldn't work either. So here's what I need to do. It's not that I like my own voice, it's that I can hear the levels, and if I'm being too quiet, or if I have any sibilants that I don't really need, I can tell through this rather than hearing or not hearing what other people are. So this way I hear exactly what you're hearing. And I'm not using the monitor from OBS because that has just that little bit of a delay. I don't have any sound alerts if there's a chat. Alicia, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Yes, it's gonna look unique on me because none of the saxes in either of the ensembles I play with have a cannonball. But yeah. And folks, if let's try that again, folks. I am on a push for 1,000 followers. I'm currently at like 830 something. So if you haven't followed me, please follow. Help me get up to there. My goal. I'm not going to be upset if I don't reach my goal because I never reach my goals. But my goal is I want to be a partner. I would love to be able to do this somewhat full time. Well, not somewhat. If I do it full time, I'll do it full time. But I would love to be able to use Twitch as a way to teach web development. Primary source of income, still probably do consulting, stuff like that on the side. But I want to be partner, and I want to by the end of this year. So I've got to do something to grow. Any suggestions? Welcome. No, I will not do a hot tub stream. No, I will not do a foot stream. Other than that, and also hot algorithms. Hot algorithms near you. Click here. That's been my 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 self promotion, the most that I feel comfortable doing. All right, so what if I put the thing on the presenter? Yep, I've got a cat. He's got extra toes that he uses to kill me slowly, one biscuit need at a time. He makes those biscuits right on my belly, and it looks like I have a rash. If I put the script on here, and then have signals emit. No. I need to figure out how. You're not bothering me at all. But I am wanting to get some of this done, so I might be slow to respond to chat. Um, on there. Don't worry, Ryan. I appreciate you hanging out. It means a lot. Take care. Okay. So how can I do this? Because each slide object is a clone. I'd almost like to have them not be, but they're all going to share the same stuff. I mean, I'd end up using this same function. So let's think about this. Hold on, let's get the whack 'em out. Okay, let's see. Wacom tablet properties, Obsidian. So this is the wrong stylus. Okay. So the goal is we're gonna that. Okay, we've got the. Wait, I don't want that. Okay, so we have the mask covering up the covering up the text. Then we have little me here running away do on a bunch of bricks. So what we need is something here in different places that signal up to here go away. So initially I was thinking that these could be Aereo 2Ds or Raycast, but each one has to emit a signal and then that says, okay, it's entered or it's been activated. But where does that signal go? What? And that's a problem that I'm running into here, looking at the code. I don't want it to be, or if we're going to have a script somewhere that takes it. Now we could have a global script, not the globals, but a script on world that gets the stuff, those signals, and then based on that, you know, what the parent is and what the signal attached is. Then it does something to that node path. Now, is that something that could work though? So the all right, let's see, can I just whoa. What the actual hell is going on here? Go back to content. Yeah, okay. There we are. So if anybody has ideas, I'm definitely open to hearing them. Or if what I'm thinking makes sense, or if what I'm thinking is completely wrong. So it would be that we've got the area A2D. When we enter it, then that triggers off the signal. But will the signal go up to the world and get send along the information with of where am I? What? What mask am I attached to? So we'd have to signal with parent. The parent slide and the mask ID. Now, that what I just wrote here should be perfectly clear to all of you. Everybody should know exactly what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to accomplish, just from that, right? So let's just do. I don't know why I did that, but what the hell? Um, so if we have the script on the world, with listeners, we need a new color. Okay, we have the script with listeners, and we have the that will just pass down looking for the node path and then do a tween on it or something. Tween visibility. I don't want to do position because if I go backwards, then that thing will just be hanging out somewhere. So it would have to be like a position to negative space. negative x. At least that's my thinking. Okay. So this is a nice big ol' mess. But let's see if it helped out. Ah. Okay, so back into Godot. So if we have the world, let's put a script here. Oh, that was a good drop. We don't need any of that. Oh, shit. Okay, that woke me up. Signal. I mean, we could do on area entered. On body entered. Which would cover what I'm looking for, right? Let's see. WhoStack. So here, let me go back into 2D. All right. So I've got, let me move my masks around. I've got my slides here. And in my slides, I've got these, well, let me just go to the slide itself. So ordinarily in a slideshow, in a presentation, you're able to do like transitions here on click by paragraph. Yeah. So yeah, normally you click the one at a time. You know, say the things. Yeah, and but with the way that I'm doing my game here, can't do that. So the problem I'm trying to solve is I want to mask each of these. Ah. And that would be the goal. So what I'm thinking about doing is on the slide object here, for each one that I have, something like this, add a child node of remixing. I do have an, oh, so I thought about doing that, but everything would have almost the exact same thing. The text is the texture. It's all, what I'm doing is exporting the slide as a PNG and putting that PNG as a texture background. I was trying to do something like that, but it wasn't really taking. I mean, it might be a little